Hi, I'm Sean Waterman from FedScoop TV, and today we're at the Digital Government Assembly. I'm talking with Angel Rivera, who's a security architect in the CIO's office at the FDIC. Angel, thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Can I start by asking you what digital tools you use in your job and the most useful?
Right now in the security arena, it's a massive amount of products out there. And they all have specific specialties. But I would say the one that has had a great impact is mostly the ones that can go and look multiple logs, correlate a lot of log information, extract the information, and kind of put 2 or 3 different incidents together into one. So it allows you to look at massive amounts of log data, which is what every computer is now spitting out, and just extract that information, help you find the needle in the haystack, kind of, and focus on that little spot, and then maybe drill it a little bit deeper.
To put the human analysis on it then?
Yeah. It does a lot of pre-analysis, but there's always that last, is this really that bad, or is it just something else?
Gotcha. And how has the role of a security architect changed over the past few years at FDIC with the increased focus now on cybersecurity?
It has changed a lot. You get called a lot more. Before it was you came after the fact. So now they're calling you more like, no, we want you to be here kind of from the beginning.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing because you want to catch it earlier, But there's a lot of things that are changing right now that puts a different tone on what you do. And one is, everybody wants to move to the cloud. That has taken a long time to happen, but it's now happening. So we went from the cloud is not secure to everybody believing the cloud is super secure, and the reality is between those two. So you spend a lot of time educating your developers and your CIO and everybody else about the cloud, like anything else, has its risk, and you have to evaluate the risk, and then working with them to make sure they can make that move successfully, but in a secure fashion. You don't relinquish your security responsibilities when you put it on the cloud. You might get some new ones, but you're going to be doing a lot of oversight in terms of, I still need you to tell me when that thing happened, right. So that I can focus on it and determine whether it's an incident or not.
And finally, what is the biggest policy, what's the most important policy change that's happened recently? I mean, we've seen a lot of changes the past few years, FITARA, the cybersecurity sprint. What's been the most impactful from your vantage point?
Yeah, well, there's 2 right now that I think are starting they got the news, and one is the issue of the Department of Justice trying to go after Apple and having them build backdoors into the system. That is a topic of serious discussion in the security arena, because that would be a precedent that sends it maybe in the wrong track. Having COTS vendors and product vendors start writing code to defeat the security of a system. That's something that we're like, don't want to go there. The other area that there's been a lot of regulation and it's changing a lot is in breach notification, where the OMB, the Office of Management and Budget, has gotten pretty strict about now on what needs to be reported and to whom. For the past 4 or 5 years, we've been reporting incidents to Department of Homeland Security, and that was understood. But now they've put different thresholds in it, and there's get to the point that if you have a security breach of so many records, you have to not only tell DHS, now you have to tell Congress. And I think that's going to have a chilling effect in a lot of government agencies.